Welcome to the BEASTwriter family where social media engagement is encouraged. I'm your host, Ryan Sakamoto, and today we are going to be making sense of the New York Giants signing wide receiver Kenny Golladay to a 4-year, $72 million contract. Now, before we go ahead and do that, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel. Just be sure to turn on and flip on the bell notifications so you get notified when I go live or when I upload content. Also, I'm looking at my analytics and I'm seeing 58% of you guys are watching all my videos, liking all my stuff, but have yet to subscribe to my channel. So please do your boy a solid and hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen as you stay up to date on all things Beast in real time. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. Let's not play any more games. Kenny Golladay, for those who don't know, signed a 4-year, $72 million contract with the New York Giants. I'm going to break it down into 3 parameters as I always do. Again, I'm picking up subscribers daily now. So for those who don't know, I break down my podcast into 3 parameters. The first one is who are the players or the coaches involved. The second parameter is why the move was made or potentially could be made. And the last but not least parameter is the instant gratification versus long-term gains. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that. Who is Kenny Golladay? The first parameter. You like that ticker here? Well, Kenny Golladay is a 2017 third-round pick, drafted number 96 overall at NIU. That's Northern Illinois University, same school as Jimmy Ward. And he clocked in at 6'4", 218 pounds. So a big-bodied wide receiver. He also converted that height, weight, speed, which benefited him as a third-round pick by running a 4.5 40-yard dash and had a 7 flat 3 cone drill. Those are 2 measurables I look for from the wide receiver position. Furthermore, what does he do on the field, right? So again, you see that ticker right here. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure it's on, right? It's on. Okay. So he wins with height, weight, speed. He has a big catching radius. He's tough physical at the line of scrimmage, and he's a big red zone target. If you look at what GM Dave Gettleman is doing in New York, what did he just do? He didn't sign any defensive players outside the building. No, he went offensive to give who help? Daniel Jones, right? And in doing so, who did he bring in? John Ross on a 1-year deal. Kyle Rudolph, who's what? A big red zone target. So you can kind of see where GM Dave Gettleman is going here. And now he picks up Kenny Golladay, who in my opinion is a top 10 wide receiver when healthy. All right. But to play devil's advocate, what does Kenny Golladay do bad? Well, he runs kind of choppy, sloppy routes. His run blocking is not the best. He's not the best run blocker. He's not going to screen a running back for extra yards. I don't see that in his game. And his play strength is questionable. Despite being 6'4", 218 pounds, his play strength is questionable, especially off the line of scrimmage. Now, I just said that he's tough physical off the line of scrimmage, but he's not what? Consistency. He's not consistent, and consistency is key in the name of the game when it comes to my evaluation. So with that being made, let's go ahead and move on. But he did play for the Lions, again, drafted by the Lions as a third-round pick, played for them from 2017 to now 2020 before moving on to the New York Football Giants. All right, let's go ahead and move on. The next ticker, you see that? Why the move was made, my second parameter. So why was this move made? Well, the Giants are only $6.9 million head above water. They need an insurance policy for wide receiver Sterling Shepard because Sterling Shepard is not the most durable wide receiver. And I liked him coming out of the draft. However, durability is the best availability. He hasn't been durable. In 2017, let's go down the list. In 2017, he had a right ankle, migraine, and a neck strain. 3 injuries in 2017 alone. Then let's double down on that in 2019. He had multiple concussions, guys. Multiple, not just one. Multiple, so 2 or more. And then in 2020, last year, he had a turf toe injury. In all, he missed 15 games in the last 4 years. 15 games in the last 4 years. And if you're wondering, why am I bringing up Sterling Shepard? Well, it's comes down to the instant gratification versus long-term gains. I'm going to get that to you in a little bit later in this podcast. But again, I just mentioned that they picked up John Ross, Kyle Rudolph, now Kenny Golladay. You can see what GM Dave Gettleman is trying to do here. And of course, they also have Dante Pettis, who they claimed off waivers. So, interesting to point out. All right. Now, what is the instant gratification versus long-term gains here, right? I think that's a ticker. You guys like these tickers, so I'm doing this for you. Last but not least parameter, instant gratification versus long-term gains. Well, the parameters here is the financial cap. The Giants can clear $6.5 million off their books in 2022 if they wipe their hands clean of Sterling Shepard. However, they can't get rid of Sterling Shepard this year because he has too much dead money tied to his contract. So they would actually be absorbing a $1 million cap hit if they were to trade him or release him. So it's better off just to keep him 1 year longer, which begs me to my next question. Can Shepard stay healthy? It's a logical question. I don't know if he can do it. And if I'm GM Dave Gettleman, I don't think he can. I don't think he's banking on that, because if he did, he wouldn't sign Kenny Golladay to a 4-year, $72 million contract with $40 million in guaranteed. If you look at what Sterling Shepard got, he inked a 4-year, $41 million contract with only $16.2 million in guaranteed. So 16.2 compared to 40 million. Again, you want to look at the guaranteed money because, again, you're comparing a soft cap versus a hard cap. The NFL looks at the guaranteed money because the player, that's guaranteed. These contracts are not guaranteed aside for the guaranteed in the contract. That's almost double that Kenny Golladay is getting as opposed to Sterling Shepard, right? Now let's peel back another layer of the onion to really get to the core. Let's not mistake that Kenny Golladay is the wide receiver one moving forward, because, again, what's the long game here? Why am I bringing up Sterling Shepard? Well, if he gets injured again, like in 2021, they're not going to keep him. They're just going to roll with Kenny Golladay, period. And then they can wipe their hands clean of Sterling Shepard and save $6.5 million off their books. It's a win-win. And as much as I like Sterling Shepard, I like what he brings to the table, it comes down to durability issues. He just can't be durable. And Dave Gettleman is getting tired of it. And he's saying, look, we need a wide receiver who can stay healthy. We believe, and we're banking on Kenny Golladay because he's a top 10 wide receiver when he's healthy. Not so much, we don't know Sterling Shepard because he hasn't been able to sustain a full 16-game schedule for the better half of the last 5 years. 15 games he missed in the last 5 years. Not good. Not good. So the proof is in the pudding. All right. So money talks. We all know what walks, right? The proof is in the pudding. It comes down to the guaranteed money. Obviously, Kenny Golladay got $40 million. Sterling Shepard got 16.2. You can't get rid of Sterling Shepard this year because, again, they would have to absorb a $1 million cap hit. But next year in 2022, they could, because you would be saving the team $6.2 million despite the dead money associated to his contract. Well, that'll be it for today. I hope you liked what I had to say. If you did, please hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen as you stay up to date on all things Beast in real time. Also, please drop your comments, guys. Lions fans, what are your thoughts? I love engaging with you on this platform. This is what the BEASTwriter family is all about, where social media engagement is encouraged. So please leave your comments. And again, welcome to the BEASTwriter family. Thank you so much. Take care. BEASTwriter out. Peace.